Well, I got the first coat of trim paint, the green. Now I'm fixing to put the second coat on, and then I'm going to the door. That's the color that the sides are going to be. So got my little brush in the baggie so it won't dry out, and I'm fixing to put the second coat on. See you in a bit. All right, there's the second coat of green. Now, fixing to put my first coat of tan on. I hope I can get one coat on the entire thing today, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. That'll be the first rain we've had in like 7 or 8 weeks. My wife and I, we had to load up our little yard buggy with water, buckets of water, and take it over there to the land we bought across the street. I planted a bunch of crepe myrtles all down the edge of the road, and they were suffering. So we had to bring a bunch of water out there to them. It's been, like I said, 7 or 8 weeks since we've had rain. Alrighty, I'm gonna take a break, drink some water, and get back to painting. All right, there's the first coat of brown coffee. Definitely going to take 2 coats, and the coffee, it might take 3. I got to tell you, this Behr premium paint with the primer in it, it is some good stuff. That was Behr raw wood, and normally you would prime it and then put 2 coats of your color paint over it, and I think 2 coats was fine on the trim, and the only reason I think I might need 3 coats on the siding, I'll know in a minute, I'll know by the end of the day, is because it's so porous. It's just sucking it right in. So I may put 2 coats on, and then springtime put a 3rd coat on. We'll see, but I'm liking that. I don't have the other 2 sides done yet. I'm gonna run out of paint, so I'll show you what I have over here. I have 1 gallon left, and that's all I've done so far on this side, and nothing on the back side. So now I got my big brush. Yeah, I'm doing all that with a brush, and I'm fixing to paint this side, and then take a break, and then paint the back side, and take a break. This is just killing my back. Standing up like this is killing me. I woke up at 1:30 this morning and 1:30 yesterday because I just can only sleep a couple hours at a time. My back is hurting so bad. Anyway, enough about me. I'm really liking how this turned out, and I like the color. And my house, that was the color the house was at one time, but it's so sun faded now. I feel inspired. My front door is an ugly old wooden door, and my wife liked this new door so much. Now she wants me to put a new door on the front, and to do that, the guy who built this house, and anyway, he wasn't a carpenter, and I'm gonna have to really do some major reconstruction around the front door to get a normal standard front door to fit, but that's okay. And it's not going to cost me a lot of money. It's just going to take a lot of time. So anyway, let me get this all painted with a 2nd coat, and that will be the next picture you see, is this completely painted with 2 coats of the coffee and 2 coats of the trim paint. It's already got 2 coats of the trim paint. So when I get the 2nd coat of coffee on, I'll give you a short clip, and we're done with this. Done, but what I have to do is behind the shed here, I've got to dig down about 1 foot. That's part of the reason this is rotted down here, is because the water stands on this concrete, because the dirt behind it is too high. It doesn't let it run off. So the only way to remedy that is to dig down about 1 foot, maybe 8 inches, 9 inches, you know, and angle it down where, you know, the yard kind of has a slant like this, and I just want to follow the slant of the yard. So as soon as I get this painted, that's the next thing I got to do, so I don't ruin everything I've rebuilt and fixed, you know. All right, the next clip you will see is of this with a 2nd coat of paint on and completely finished. I think a lot of the world's problems would be solved if more people took afternoon naps
underneath an oak tree. Yep.
All right, it's finished. All except for this, I gotta dig this out here. You can almost see where the level of this dirt is higher than the bottom edge of that trim there. And I gotta get on this right away before the next rain falls, or else I'll start the same problem all over again. I'll tell you what, it was nearly 90 again today. I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I'm looking forward to some cooler weather. Okay, on to the next project. Actually, I still got to clean up. I got to pick up a bunch of crap in there and put some tools away and basically clean up for the day. We're done. That project's done.